Now we are looking at change orders. Okay, so we've gone through and made a potential change order, and it is now time to make the items that are in the potential change order billable within a payment application. Until it is approved on a change order, these line items in the potential change order will not show up in the payment application, so you cannot bill against them. So let's try and do this. If I click on create change order, I get a very familiar looking form, just like it looked in potential change orders. But typically, change orders and payment applications are handled on a scheduled basis, such that it would be, monthly, bi-weekly, however the contract wants you, or the owner or whoever you're working with wants you to request payment or handle change orders. This is how we would do it here. I would choose the contract, and the subject could be something like September change orders. Now, again, we're talking about grouping all of the approved, unused, or uncollected potential change orders that would go down in this grid down below. So we'll say monthly CO list. And I only have one to choose from, but it would be perfectly normal to grab more than one. Note that the potential change order here is a 1.1, which indicates that this is a revision. It doesn't matter. It's been approved and there's only one available. It will not double count. It will not grab potential change order 1. So I'll check this box and hit add here. Now I can see that this has a single potential change order in it. And keep in mind that inside of this potential change order is a list of the line item activities that is going to be done to fix that sidewalk. Okay, so all we're saying here is this should be approved, and it would go through the exact same process as we did with potential change orders. I'll have the same options. I can externally approve, externally reject, or I can assign this send for approval to somebody that has the ability to approve a change order. If I externally approve this, which I'm going to do because I don't think we need to walk through the revision again if you've already seen it on potential change orders. It's the same concept, the same ideas. I can now externally, Jane Doe has approved this change order. Let's revisit this again. What does that mean? It means that these line items are now going to become billable on a payment application. So you're agreeing that this work was done in this month, and now that it is available to be billed against, we are confirming that the work was done and we can pay against it. Comment, so we'll say Jane agrees that these items are complete or in progress and can be billed against. We'll confirm that. And now this thing's been externally approved. The next thing we'll talk about is the payment applications. Same type of thing here. We have the grid, filterable, sortable, bonus items listed here. So, all right, that kind of covers the change order component. If I were to create another one, I will not be able to do that. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. I will not be able to grab anything from a potential change order here. Because I didn't make additional potential change orders that have been approved and not been used in a change order. If the change order was rejected, the previous one that we had created, then the potential change order item would appear here for me to be able to grab. It is acceptable that you create a change order with no potential change order line items within. It's weird, but we didn't want to stop any from being able to do that. Maybe they just wanted to do a $0 line item change order. This way they could have records to show that they did work, for free to, for an owner. In case they get into litigation, they can say something like, well, we did do extra work for you, and I have that documented here, or whatever. That is possible, right? It's not common, but it can happen. Okay.
One other thing to note is that after this change order has been approved, I could go to my contract section, look at the contract that change order was associated with, And down below, it is listed here. So now I can see my original amount. And as we approve additional change orders, they will appear in the grid down here with a total. So we know how much we've added to this contract.